Hello all, John here. This crazy COVID season began last Sunday when the Bears beat Detroit, just as we took the Lions a couple years ago. That game was the beginning of the end for place kicker Cody Parkey, who incredibly, on 4 successive failed attempts to score for the Bears, hit the uprights as the ball fell short of the mark, twice on field goal tries and twice on point after touchdown tries. The game set the stage for our last game of that 2018 season when the Eagles came to town and Philadelphia beat us in the final seconds of that wild card game as another Cody Parkey field goal attempt hit the uprights and missed. Actually, that kick hit the upright first, then the crossbar before falling this side of 3 points and the win. Some national sports commentator called it the double doink, and the phrase stuck. I'm a fan of Ernest Lawrence Thayer and his baseball classic, Casey at the Bat. I use that poem as a frame for my poem, which tells of the Bears' 2018 season in general and Cody Parkey's misfortunes and the final seconds of that loss to the Eagles. If you can stay with me for a few minutes, I thank you as always and welcome. And with a significant nod to Mr. Thayer, Parkey Lining Up. The outlook was aglow for the Chicago Bears that day. From just 5 wins to 12-4, these Bears, they came to play. It's true enough that sports cliches spell coverage at its worst, but maybe they're okay now with the team from last to first. How about them Bears? We trilled this happy season unforeseen on any given Sunday, and there is no I in team, and blah, blah, blah. But one truism, this year wins the cup. It's hit or miss when we see Cody Parkey lining up. He's had his share of ups and downs, we know for goodness sake. On some days he's a hoodoo, and on some days he's a cake. Still, we've seen him true from 50 yards, heck, even 54. But certain misses leave him something less the guarantor. Who can forget November when the Lions were in town and Parkey hit the uprights like he meant to knock them down? He hit them once, he hit them twice, then 3 times just the same, and then, as if to prove he could, he hit him once again. Now, that first doink was an oddity, a seldom seen affair, like a baseball on the foul pole, bouncing foul instead of fair. Those next 3 doinks, though, prompted longer stares of disbelief as Cody Parkey's oddity became his new motif. And sadly, he displayed it next up north in Viking land. The Bears proved they're the winner with again the upper hand, but Cody missed the PAT, again the doink abrupt. So now we hold our breaths with Cody Parkey lining up. But Cody Parkey rose above this doinking deja vu, and later in that game he kicked one in from 42. And don't forget that just 1 week beyond that doinking spate he hit from 33 and 41 and 48. But all of that is history now with Eagles on the ground and our guys, like 8 years before, into the playoff round. The Packers took us then, of course. They got out with the win, but we know Nagy and these Bears won't let us down again. The game is back and forth with neither team quick to concede, but successive Parkey field goals give the Bears the first half lead. Our 6-3 slight edge, though, is short-lived in quarter 3, which ends 10-6 the Eagles. Still, we sense the victory. And soon enough, it's 10-9 as Cody adds 3 more. He's 3 for 3 and perfect, walking through each open door. More scores exchanged though, so with 10 ticks left, it's simply framed. From 43 yards out, 1 Parkey kick gives us the game. Yay, cries the hopeful crowd as Patrick Scales snaps the ball. Yay, as O'Donnell puts it down with big league wherewithal. Then Cody Parkey kicks it true. It would have been the win. Had not Doug Peterson just snuck that final timeout in. So long snapper and holder once again affect their thing, and Cody Parkey's leg again begins its mighty swing. And as it had been 1 snap prior, despite the whistle's blow, the air again is shattered by the force of Parkey's toe. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun shines as it should. the refs are standing somewhere with their arms up, as in good. In LA and New England, surely nothing disappoints. But there is no joy in Chi-Town. Cody Parkey, double doinked. Hey, thanks. Peace, John.